Tonight, I'm joined by Remi Owoseni and Casey Soto, two college students who are responsible for overseeing the 2021 Summer Urban Program. Remi and Casey, can you kick us off by telling us a little bit about yourselves and the Summer Urban Program?
Yes, of course. My name is Remi Owoseni. I'm a part of the Harvard College class of 2022, and I'm calling in from Courier House on Harvard's campus. In the past 2 summers, I had the pleasure of serving as the director of the Cambridge Youth Enrichment Program, or CYEP, and now I have the privilege of serving as one of 2 summer programming group officers that supports the directors of our 12 SUP programs. I'm super excited to join you, Charlie, to share with our community about our incredible SUP experience last summer and our plans for this coming summer. Before I do, though, I'm going to pass it off to Casey, my co-programming group officer.
Thank you, Remi, and hi, everyone. My name is Casey Soto, and I am Remi's co-programming group officer. I'm calling in from the Cambridge-Boston area, and I'm also Harvard class of 2022. I spent last summer directing the Boston Refugee Youth Enrichment Program, or BRI, in Dorchester. Last summer was incredible but overwhelming at first. But as Team SUP continued to work together, we learned how to laugh and grow through all of the uncertainty. I am in awe of all of us, including our campers, who were learning right alongside us. Very grateful that I was able to be a part of such a tight-knit community who grew together. In the end, last summer we managed to run 12 SUP programs for 547 campers across the greater Boston area, supported by 160 college student directors and senior counselors and high school student and junior counselors. We did door-to-door deliveries to every single camper, providing each with a Chromebook or an iPad, and academic supplies, watercolor sets, arts and craft kits, yoga mats, jump ropes, and more. All of these supplies were our campers to keep after they completed the summer as well. Our SUP campers got to participate in live virtual class time every day, weekly one-on-one check-ins with our counselor, and asynchronous activities throughout the week. And I have to tell you that our successes last summer were made possible by last year's SUP auction and by our supporters all around the world who saw the potential in what we could do for the young people in our communities.
Yeah, honestly, reflecting back, it's really hard to believe what we were able to accomplish last summer. In the midst of so much uncertainty and change, we made sure to be intentional about how we cared for our campers and centered joy for our campers. We valued care as we held discussions of racial and social justice, empowered all the identities that our campers hold, created fun and engaging lessons for each and every camp day, and helped our campers feel supported in a time that was very anxiety-producing. We made sure that campers knew that they could always express how they were feeling, and we made sure to give every camper one-on-one attention outside of the classroom. These values are not new, but last summer we had refreshed intentionality that allowed these values to come to the forefront of our purpose. I'm incredibly proud of what we did last summer, and I'm so glad that we decided to embrace change as an opportunity for progress in service of a refreshed mission. This summer, we're looking forward to adapting our best practices from last summer and lessons learned, and focus on creating a summer of joy for our campers and staff after what has been an extremely challenging year for all of us. We're going to continue all the best parts of last summer with virtual small group class time, one-on-one connections with counselors, and supply deliveries to our campers. But we're also going to add a few things that we couldn't do last summer. Campers will have weekly in-person activities in local parks with their PBHA vans filled to the brim of sports equipment, art supplies, science experiments, and everything we need to provide a safe and joyful in-person experience for our campers. We're also planning on providing 200 families with food security assistance, focusing on social emotional learning, doing goal setting with families to target individual learning needs, and a whole lot more.
Yeah, Remi and Casey, I'm struck by not only all the work you've done and the intentional, thoughtful approach to the campers, but how much you all have grown and developed and learned, the counselors and the staff, and how folks keep moving into positions of more leadership. And so I just want to applaud both of you for your leadership. It's incredible how far we've come since the last SUP auction, your plans for this summer, and all the work you've been doing. So the plans are really exciting. And yes, we don't like to talk about all the money we need, but we're here tonight because this work really relies on generous donor support. You want to comment on that?
Yeah, so as you can tell from what Casey and I just told you guys, we do have a lot planned. So we do expect SUP to cost about $1.2 million this year. And the biggest expense is to support the stipends for college students and teens who run the programs.
And as you may know, Charlie, our student directors and counselors have to raise a lot of that money themselves. It costs up about $1,000 to provide one camper with a summer's worth of quality programming, but we only charge a $50 registration fee per camper because we want to make sure this experience is accessible to families most in need. And we never turn a family away for inability to pay.
I love that. And $1.2 million to be raised, and every family pays a $50 fee for the entire summer. I know we'll talk more about this later, but this is why we need everybody to bid on the auction items, to donate and support SUP. If there's any really generous donor who wants to do the whole 1.2 million right now, Casey, Remi, and I will come over and from a social distance hug you at your house, and I will mow your lawn, I will clean your pool, I will shine your shoes, or whatever it takes, dry clean your laundry. No, I joke, but it really takes all of us to participate and chip in. Casey and Remi, thank you so much for sharing the plans for the summer. And above all, really thank you for the incredible work you're doing. I know you two have been working hard. So just know that everyone in this audience, everyone on this call tonight, appreciate you, applaud you, proud of you, and proud to be associated with you. We're going to say goodbye to you for now, but I know you'll be back later in the evening. Thanks, Casey and Remi.